Hey foodies, craving something sweet and classic? Well, you're in for a treat today because we're about to make a dessert that's as timeless as summer itself. Imagine the perfect balance of juicy, sun-ripened strawberries, fluffy homemade biscuits, and clouds of whipped cream, all coming together in one irresistible bite. That's right, we're making classic strawberry shortcake, a dessert that's been loved for generations and never goes out of style. Whether you're a seasoned baker or just starting out, this recipe is simple, fun, and guaranteed to impress anyone lucky enough to snag a slice. So, tie on your apron, gather your ingredients, and let's get started on this sweet adventure. Let's dive into the world of strawberry shortcake. First things first, you'll want to start with the freshest strawberries you can find. If you have access to a local farmer's market, or even a pick-your-own-berry patch, that's the way to go. The flavor of freshly picked strawberries is unbeatable. Sweet, fragrant, and bursting with color. Take a moment to admire those beautiful berries, because they're the star of this show. Give them a gentle rinse under cool water, and pat them dry with a clean towel. The fresher your strawberries, the more vibrant and delicious your shortcake will be. Next, it's time to prep your strawberries. Grab a sharp knife and carefully slice off the green tops, then cut the berries into thin, even slices. Don't worry about making them perfect. Rustic is part of the charm. Once you've sliced up your strawberries, sprinkle them generously with sugar. This step isn't just about sweetness. The sugar helps draw out the natural juices from the berries, creating a luscious syrup that will soak into your biscuits later. If you like, you can adjust the amount of sugar to taste. Some people prefer their berries a little tart, while others love them extra sweet. Give the strawberries a gentle toss to coat them evenly, and let them sit for at least 20 minutes. This resting time is key, as it allows the flavors to meld and the juices to develop. Here's a pro tip. Add a splash of balsamic vinegar to your strawberries. It might sound a little fancy or unexpected, but trust me, it's a game changer. The vinegar enhances the natural sweetness of the berries and adds a subtle tang that makes the flavors pop. Just a teaspoon or two is all you need. Stir it in with the sugar and let the strawberries marinate. You'll be amazed at how much depth this simple addition brings to your dessert. If you're feeling adventurous, you can also add a hint of vanilla extract or a sprinkle of black pepper for an extra layer of flavor. While those juicy strawberries soak up all that goodness, let's turn our attention to the biscuits. The biscuit is the foundation of a great strawberry shortcake. Tender, buttery, and just the right amount of crumbly. Making biscuits from scratch might sound intimidating, but it's actually quite simple and so worth it. Plus, your kitchen will smell absolutely amazing as they bake. Gather your dry ingredients: all-purpose flour, a bit of sugar for sweetness, a pinch of salt to balance the flavors, and baking powder to give the biscuits their signature rise. Whisk them together in a large bowl to make sure everything is evenly distributed. Now, it's time to add the magic ingredient, butter. Cold, unsalted butter is key here. Cut it into small cubes and add it to your dry mixture. Using a pastry cutter, 2 forks, or even your fingertips, work the butter into the flour until the mixture looks like coarse crumbs. The little bits of butter will melt as the biscuits bake, creating those irresistible flaky layers. If you want to get creative, you can add a touch of lemon zest or a pinch of cinnamon to the dough for a subtle twist. Once your butter is incorporated, pour in some cold, heavy cream. Gently mix everything together until a soft dough forms. Be careful not to overwork it, or your biscuits might turn out tough instead of tender. Turn the dough out onto a lightly floured surface and pat it into a thick rectangle, about an inch tall. Use a round cutter or the rim of a glass to cut out your biscuits. Press straight down without twisting, so they rise nice and tall. Gather up any scraps, gently press them together, and cut out a few more biscuits. Place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, leaving a little space between each one. For an extra golden finish, brush the tops with a bit of cream or melted butter before baking. Pop them into a preheated oven and bake until they're puffed up and beautifully golden brown. The aroma that fills your kitchen will have everyone eagerly waiting by the oven door. Press the dough into thick rounds and bake until golden brown and fluffy. The smell? Absolutely amazing. There's nothing quite like the scent of freshly baked biscuits wafting through your home. While the biscuits are baking, you can whip up some homemade whipped cream. All you need is cold, heavy cream, a little sugar, and a splash of vanilla extract. Beat everything together until soft peaks form, light, airy, and perfect for dolloping on top of your shortcake. If you want to get fancy, you can even add a hint of lemon zest or a dash of almond extract to your whipped cream for a unique twist. Now, for the fun part, layering. This is where the magic happens and your strawberry shortcake comes to life. Start by splitting a warm biscuit in half. Use a fork for a rustic look, or a serrated knife for a cleaner cut. Place the bottom half on a plate, and spoon a generous helping of those juicy, marinated strawberries right on top. Let the syrup soak into the biscuit for maximum flavor. Next, add a big, fluffy dollop of whipped cream. Don't be shy, this is the time to go all out. The combination of warm biscuit, cool cream, and sweet strawberries is pure heaven. Split a warm biscuit in half, pile on a spoonful of those sweet strawberries, and top with a big dollop of whipped cream. If you're serving a crowd, set up a shortcake bar and let everyone build their own masterpiece. It's a fun, interactive way to enjoy dessert, and everyone can customize their shortcake just the way they like it. For a little extra flair, you can sprinkle on some chopped fresh mint, a dusting of powdered sugar, or even a drizzle of chocolate sauce. The possibilities are endless. Pop the biscuit lid on top and add a few more berries just for good measure. The final touch? Maybe a little more whipped cream, because why not? Take a moment to admire your creation. The vibrant red strawberries, the golden biscuit, the billowy cream. It's almost too pretty to eat. Almost. This dessert is all about indulgence, so don't hold back. And there you have it, classic strawberry shortcake. A dessert that's as beautiful as it is delicious. Each bite is a celebration of summer's best flavors, with the perfect balance of sweet, tart, creamy, and buttery. It's a treat that brings people together and creates memories that last long after the last crumb is gone. Whether you're making it for a special occasion or just because, strawberry shortcake is always a good idea. Simple, sweet, and guaranteed to bring smiles. There's something magical about sharing a homemade dessert with friends and family. Watch as everyone's eyes light up with that first bite. The combination of flavors and textures is pure joy. Strawberry shortcake is more than just a dessert. It's a little slice of happiness, perfect for any gathering, big or small. Whether it's a picnic in the park, a backyard barbecue, a family dinner, or just a cozy Tuesday night at home, this dessert fits right in. It's easy to make ahead too. Just prep your strawberries and biscuits in advance and assemble when you're ready to serve. Strawberry shortcake is endlessly adaptable. Try swapping in other berries, adding a scoop of ice cream, or making mini versions for a party. No matter how you serve it, this classic treat is sure to become a favorite in your home. So grab a fork and dig in. Summer never tasted so good. With every bite, you'll taste the sunshine, the sweetness of ripe strawberries, and the love that goes into homemade baking. Thanks for joining me on this delicious journey. Here's to making memories, one strawberry shortcake at a time.